Ugh, I am bored. You know what? I'll go see what the comic guys are doing. Oh, wow. Brandon met Keanu Reeves? Terrificon, huh? Dang, it seems pretty neat. See what the other guys are doing. Oh, dang, Ryan made a whole feature film about this. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty cool. Dang, Troy was there? Bruce? There's Ryan again. Man, everyone's sure to go to Terrificon. Wait, what? Dude, that's Dan. He doesn't even have a YouTube. Oh, man. You know what? I have an idea.
Oh, brother, what do you want?
Hey, I think I have a solution to our problem. I know a guy.
Oh, so you know a guy.
Well, I know a guy who can find a guy. He's got to point him in the right direction. He's got to let him know what you want.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe I want some X-Men books?
Alright, we're going to need to be a little bit more specific than that. And this guy really only talks in code, so, yeah, no, spice it up.
Well, if he says he can get anything, I want some sub-100 X-Men books. And you can let him know I want a little bit of ass Spain.
Whoa, man, I don't think you can say that on here.
As Spain? He'll know what it means.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. A little bit different setup here, trying some things out. I'm also holding the entire microphone in my hand because I don't have a good spot to like put this thing down anywhere, so bear with me if you just see like, you know, the ginormous arm going around. But as you can see, we had a little bit of FOMO from everybody going to these cons while I was away. And then as soon as I come back, I gotta go to school. So I needed a little bit of retail therapy, and there's nothing more that makes me feel better than just buying a little bit of X-Men. Come on, I mean, I'm a Council of X member, dang it, I gotta start representing. So, picked up a bunch of books here that actually got on lead from one of my fellow Council of X members, Dan's X-Men Comics, over on Instagram. Go give him a follow. He just knows how to find all the crazy stuff on Instagram, or on eBay, and he'll send it to us in an Instagram group. And I fully took advantage this time. This guy was accepting any offer you gave him. And the primary part, though I think a lot of people weren't bouncing or jumping on this guy, is that his page has like 50,000 listings for postcards. So still old paper, but you know, that would scare a lot of people away. I'm talking like 1960s, 50s postcards. You scroll for days and you'll see like one comic book. So if you filter by comic books, saw them in there, sent him a ton of offers. Got all these books, every single one, for under $100. So you be keeping track at home if you think I got a good deal based on these. I'll try to remember what I paid for each. Probably don't. It's been a little bit. The package did take a while to get here. But let's go ahead and open this thing up. Alright, so first up here, we have a book from 1969, written by Stan Lee, art by Gene Colan. That sort of joke I made earlier. We have Daredevil number 48. Without it, you know, being an awesome Stiltman cover, no one would buy this book except for the fact that it does say ass pain on the bottom there. It's supposed to say ass Spain something. I'm not really sure what the intended purpose or what that was supposed to be, but ass pain, that's what we got. Also hoping the glare is looking alright. I'm kind of winging this right now. But Daredevil 1, or not 1, dude, I'm all over the place. Daredevil 48. I think I paid $10 for this. It's got a little bit of chipping in the bottom corner. I'll be throwing some overlay fee just in case this looks terrible. But $10 cannot complain on this. But let's get to where you came here for. the X-Men Madness. All right, first X-Men book up. The order, I'm not really sure what order I put these in. I really don't forget. I think there was some purpose, but whatever. So we have, I think I paid 15. I probably paid 10 for all of these except for the one after this. First up, we have X-Men number 53, the first published artwork by Barry Windsor Smith, very iconic X-Men artist. And it's also the origin of Beast, I believe, as well. But some 12-cent X-Men goodness here for under $15. I think I can almost guarantee. Condition on this one is actually pretty good. All the ones I got above, I want to say 50 in the numbers issue-wise, had good tight staples. The earlier ones were kind of loosey-goosey. They're all still attached. It's just don't want to be taking them out too much, but super happy to get this one. Let's move on to the next one, which is by probably one of my favorite artists. Next up, also from the great year of 1969, we have X-Men number 56. Super iconic cover here by the late, great Neil Adams. You know, look at that, grabbing the trade dress. You see that later on with the Dark Phoenix. I think this one I paid $30 for. I think that was the big total, like the big book of quotes. I mean, you'll see the rest of these are still pretty good. But in terms of what I paid, this is the biggest book price-wise I paid for. Can't complain, $30 for this. This one had really good tight staples. This is pretty dirty. I'm sure a good expert cleaner presser would make this thing look pretty immaculate. Probably get it up to a 4. It's probably about 2.5 on this one currently. But there's also some minor key significance I will toss up on the screen as well for this one. But super happy to get this one for $30. Because I was about to cough up a pretty penny for this one actually. So this is the one that kind of started this whole hunt. Next up, I feel like might have been the biggest steal value-wise. This is X-Men number 57. Do have some grease marker kind of on the front here, but this is actually the first appearance of Larry Trask, son of Bolivar Trask. And once again, iconic arc by Neil Adams on this one, with Roy Thomas actually writing this issue. When you shove these things in Mylars, it really still, I mean, it just kind of gives you that Mylar mirage. So even with this one being a little beat up, probably in the 2 range, there's that grease marker all over this thing. But super happy to get this one. I think I paid 10 to $12 for this one. So you guys can tell me if that was a good deal or not. Now we're going back in time with these issues, back to 1967 with X-Men number 39. We have the first debut of the new suits. So you see Cyclops with his good old like gimp looking suit with the trunks on and everything. Really like this cover. This is one of the I guess my favorite Cyclops covers. I've been really looking for this one in terms of like early X-Men issues as well, so I was really happy to get this one for $10 I think as well. But condition wise, this one has a little bit of chipping all over the place on the cover. Marvel chipping, everyone knows it. We have a new costume, new thrills, the end of the Dread Mutant Master or of the X-Men. Don't miss this fateful finale. What more can I say than a little new costume magic? Alright, next up, not a key in any sort, I don't believe, but it's got some craziness going on the front. We have X-Men number 26, 12-cent goodness, just Holocaust, just off the bat, right on the cover, draws you in. Everyone knows that the, World War II stuff, that sells. I mean, it's, very tragic, obviously, everything that happened with that. But needless to say, I think this probably kept a couple people captivated in 1966. Another issue I definitely paid $10 for. So let me know what the value on this one is. With it not being a key, but I mean, it's 12-cent X-Men. Come on, it's over X-Men. Who's not paying $10 a book? Come on. All right, last book up to bring us home is a key. Is a first appearance. It is Sub 25 X-Men from 1966 in a low grade, probably 2.0, maybe a 1.8. We have X-Men number 24. We have the first appearance in cover and origin of the Plague of the Locusts. Yes, the Locusts. You see them right there on the cover. This is one of those red covers that I've always been drawn to. And once I saw that these actually didn't go for too much, it was really on my list. Red X-Men cover, black antagonist right on the cover with X-Men all facing towards you, towards the POV, I guess. I don't know how composition or any of that shit works. But condition on this one's got some pretty severe chipping. I think there's a tiny split at the bottom, about half an inch, and then chipping at the top, and then the covers. It's barely hanging on, but it's hanging on. So super happy to get this one in that haul. But that is going to do it for all of these amazing books. And I have this seller pinned on my eBay now. So I'm probably about to go back and like, hey, I bought a ton of books from you. I'm about to do it again. You want to give me a bigger discount this time? Because he's got some good stuff. Because I know he still has like an X-Men 95 on there. Maybe an X-Men 94, 96, maybe 97. But he has those all priced at 100. So if I get, I don't know, let's say you shoot him like $50 a piece. I mean, it's still a good deal. But like, Silver Adjustment $10 is kind of like insane. So I don't know if you can recreate that. That isn't the last you see of me. Because I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you post last week? Yeah, I know. Shit happens. I just started school, getting into my rhythm, my schedule, all sorts of stuff. But we have a 2-part. I don't know. It might be 2-part, might be 1-part. I'm not gonna be 2 because I don't want it to be crazy. Banger video coming up where I go meet some people you've probably heard of if you're watching comic book YouTube stuff. Let's just say I'm stepping into the den. And I'll leave it at that. You guys should probably know. If you don't get that, then you'll see next week. But if you like this sort of stuff, like, comment, subscribe, share, do a little jig, DM me on Instagram, be like, hey, you freaking suck, I hate you, do this instead of this, I hate you so much. Go ahead and do that too, because I'll drop my Instagram in the description of this video. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully see you guys again real soon. Hit this outro or something, I don't know. Let's just get out of here.